welcome back for another video. This week we're starting off strong and we are currently airing down our tyres to do Yardie Creek. We're here right now. Chicken track or normal track, we don't really know.
The main track is
so soft.
So soft.
Like
so
soft.
So bad.
So plan of attack, if we do normal track, we are just gonna have to fang it through, like literally fang it, or we just do the chicken track. But there's no fun doing the chicken track though, but who knows, we'll let you know what we choose. Airing down to about 10 psi here, just to be safe, but we might not be safe, who knows. Wish us luck, please. I'm just looking at the tyres, you can see how much we've had to deflate them. Look, we're sitting at them very, very, very low, but we found that especially with how heavy we are, the lower we were, like on our way out of Sandy Point last week, we did not get bogged, and that's because, number one, we were a little bit lighter with less water, but we were also down and we kind of just like zoomed through the boggy part. Okay. So we're not really too sure yet.
Alright. I'm just saying to me, it's the first time me telling her as well. My thought process is today we're going to take the chicken track because it's perfect. I spoke to a bunch of blokes down there with their boats and that, and they said the entry coming in from Yardie Creek, whatever you want to call this, campground, whatever, is like the softest it's ever been. So I feel like to risk getting bogged, because there's not many people out here, is take the chicken track on the way in, and on the way out we'll take the proper crossing, because on the way out it starts real hard, and then when you get to the entrance back here, which you'll be doing it in reverse coming the other way, that's when you hit the soft stuff, so you actually get a run up. Well, I don't know, whoever's been there, you walk around, you literally drive around the corner and you're straight into the soft crossing, so you don't really get a run up. So I'm going to play it by safely. We're going to do the chicken track, and then
I'm joking.
You can get in the driver's seat if you want.
I'm kidding.
No, you get in the driver's seat. I'll sit passenger princess.
Oh, I'm kidding.
And shovel everything out and put the max tracks down. Anyways, and then on our way out, we will do the proper crossing. All right, we will do the proper crossing. All right, let's go.
Knuckles.
We've finally made it to South Lefroy. We've been dreaming of this moment for a long time, and we are finally here. So we're going to show you our campsite and what we've got in store for the next week. We've got one of these campsites right on the beach. So far it's perfect. The wind, so bear with us, the wind is a bit blowy, but I was going to swear, but I can't swear. Oh jeez.
Falling into the bed.
This is our camp.
It is very bouncy, but we are just having a look at the other campsites at South Lefroy. And she is very, very boggy. So thank gosh we picked the campsites back that way instead of down this way, because...
Well, it does tell you online, not to caravan, not accessible.
Oh, well, I didn't know that. No wonder why it's non-caravan accessible, because... Oh, I wish I had grabbed the camera up before, but you can see. Look how soft the sand is. Crazy! Yesterday when I was, actually when I was filming Zach go over that little sand crest, the sand was really, really hot and it felt like it was burning my little tootsies. And then we're walking along like the beach here when we got back, or when we got to camp yesterday. I was saying to Zach, God, my feet are really bloody killing me. Little did I know, the sand was that hot it blistered my feet. I got a little blister on my foot. Well, both feet, but bloody hell. Who knew sand could blister your feet? Because I did not. You want to know what the wind is like here at the moment? Can you hear that? It's literally crazy. I'll bring you outside. Oh, Arch wants to come out. I'm actually wearing my slippers. I should probably put them inside. So, this is the wind. Really advertising right now. So today, we went for our drive and now we haven't even got the awning up, so honestly, what are you even meant to do? Come on, Arch. What do you even do on a bloody 40k wind day when you're beach camping? Come on. Because we don't know, so we're honestly just inside, being boring, but what else are you meant to do? So something that we got told when we first entered South Lefroy, because we actually moved sites, so we moved from I think like site 33 to site 21. Zach went and just spoke to the caretaker about it all. She was fine about it, but she just let Zach know the mice are absolute pests here at the moment, so we've been doing absolutely everything in our power. We've got mouse traps that we set last night. Luckily we didn't have one of them go off. We didn't have either of them go off. And I read up, I didn't have peppermint oil, can't use eucalyptus oil either because we've got Archie. But apparently vinegar deters them, that's the right word. So I have vinegar in the van anyway, in this bottle here, mixed in with some water. So I've just been spraying that everywhere. We sprayed out the door. I mopped the floors before we went to bed last night as well with this, because, you know, good cleaning product anyway. But yeah, and then I also just had straight vinegar and I put them on little cotton balls and I just placed them in like in our cabinets, like cabinets, what, you know what I'm trying to say, cabinets where we've got food and Archie's food and whatnot, just to try and keep that, I think it masks the smell of food or something. But didn't have any last night, so we'll let you know how we go tonight for the rest of the time, but hopefully that works.
Good morning, everyone. It is another, well, you can't really tell now because I'm using the caravan as a wind blockage. As you can tell out here, it is still very windy. It's been like this the last 3 days and it's not calming down until I think Friday, so today's Tuesday. So we've just been chilling here in the van and I've been sick of it. So I've come up with some ideas on how to make use of the wind. And what I've done is found this old tarp that I had underneath the bed in the van to sit all the boat trailer and the boat and that on. I've got a ratchet strap that I've hooked on here. I'll quickly show you how it works. Now, I'm not a kite surfer. I've never been a kite surfer, and as you can already tell, it's already stuffing up. But I'll show you my train of thought.
I don't know.
we will sit on the paddleboard, that up, and hopefully it will pull us along.
You just tied the rope, the very tight ropes on it. Oh gosh. I'm gonna go.
As you can see, she works. Oh jeez, I nearly flew away. But you can't really control her. She has a mind of her own because it's just a homemade whatever it is. So she works. So what I'm going to do, set the paddleboard up. Even that might even bloody fly away in the wind. Paddleboard or boogie board. We'll do trial and error. Because like I said, I'm sick of sitting inside. It's just, to be fair though, like I said, it is 40k winds every day. So I thought I'd try and beat the wind and do our own thing. So I'll pump that up, take it out there. I'll hold on to this and see what it does. We'll show you.
A few moments later.
He's so far away now, I can't even keep up with him. Archie's down at the point now, but I think he's struggling. The wind's just pushing him down here on the paddleboard anyway. Even though it's still windy, like quite choppy. I reckon if it weren't windy, this would be like crystal clear, which I think it is. But we've just come down the beach for a bit of a beach run for Archie, and it's cold and windy. It's actually cold. What the hell? I'm not used to this. Look at Arch. First time in a long time I've got goosebumps. It's actually cold, isn't it?
Yeah, it is vegan.
Just seen our first mouse. Zach has seen a couple like out down here come night time, but we haven't had any in the car or in the van. Oh, it's a bit foggy. Yeah, there we go. And Zach just opened up because we're getting stuff out the car fridge, and there was obviously one chilling like just in there, and he ran up into there. So now we're trying to find him, which is going to be like finding a needle in a haystack with bloody mouse. So nice, sorry. Wow, look at the moon. Crazy. Getting the boat out ready for the next few days. It's meant to be some really good weather coming up. Today's already the wind started down a bit, but it's meant to just keep getting better. So guess what we're doing? He's meant to say, yay, getting the boat out.
Hey?
You're meant to say, yay, boat.
Yay, boat.
Yay.
So yeah, the last 3 days we've had, no joke, about 20 knot winds all day every day. So that's about 40k winds, give or take. And now today it's dropped. Still windy as you can tell, but it's dropped to about 14, 15. But tomorrow morning and pretty much all day it ranges from 6, 7 knots to 10 knots. So those 6, 7 knots is what we're chasing, what we're after. So I've been spending the morning getting the rods ready, rigging up some lures, and now we are going to set the boat up, maybe take her for a test spin to make sure she's all working since last time we took her out at Monkey Mire. And then tomorrow we're fish on, so we'll try and go for some squid, and hopefully we can get some squid first so we've got some bait to catch whatever else. But yeah, start pumping her up, getting her ready. As you can see, the motor's ready. Been spending the morning doing that, getting some lines and that, rigging up. But yeah.
Well, we are out fishing and squidding, aren't we? Oh. Got a bum in your face. South Lefroy is like on pristine conditions. Well, this is it. Zach's got a beach rod out, except I pulled his line in before. He's re-throwing it back out and his bait was gone. Whoopsies. What? Oh! 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 His bait is not gone this time. What is that? What is that?
I think it's like a... It's not like a flathead or something.
First catch of the trip. And it's a flathead. But we just need to measure it up to see if it's legal size or not. But just like Zach said last week, we just have problem after problem. Literally does not stop. And this is our problem. And we have no idea why it's deflating. Ugh. We were out in it today, this morning, as you saw. And it was just slowly deflating. We don't know why. It was like that this morning too. Zach pumped it up yesterday. And then he had to re-pump it up at 7 o'clock this morning. And then probably about half an hour later when we pulled it down here, he had to re-pump it up again before we went out in the boat. So, no idea what's happening, but if the problems could just stop just so we could just have like one day problem free, that would be just praying to the gods, please. Oh, I've got one. Oh my god. Zachary, did we just get our first squids?
Yes, two.
Two at a time, or two at the same time. One on Zach's line and then one came on my line, which I just filmed before, but because I had a squid, I had to stop filming and pull my squid in. But we've got two. Better than none. And our whole trip so far. We've caught 3 things today, so we're not cursed anymore. What's up, Arch? Have you been annoying going what this morning? just come back in again because you can see how deflated the boat is at the moment. No idea what's going on with it. But look at these! Oh, what was that? A stick. Which one's the bigger one? Because that was mine. That one's mine. Woohoo! Dinner! We think we found the culprit of why our boat is deflating. So if you listen closely, can you help Zach? Oh, there you go. Can you hear that? So that must be, this has just come a bit loose in here. So that just must be why it's all deflating. So hopefully if we fix that, that then fixes our problem, I guess. Might still do another quick run around of everything to make sure everything else is fine. Ready to go, back out in the water today. So nice. Bit of a nice little breeze, which is good that it's not too flat where it's too hot without any wind, but it's also so good that it's not windy. Hey Arch, you excited to go back out in your boat? Do you go back out in your boat? Oh, there's a crab down there. Little ghost crab. Is he just there? Cute. Trying this again like we did at Sandy Point.
Oh, come on. Oh, shit.
Hey, did you mean to do that? Being stubborn and doesn't want to come on the paddleboard with us. I don't really blame him though.
Up. Quick.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Up. Come here. Oh. Good boy. Don't make it. Bloody hell! I've got water all in my ear. Ouchies! How did we stay on just then? Our little snorkel place. Anchor has gone out in the sandy patch and I'm going in first.
Now it's been an awesome 6-7 days here at South Lefroy, but one thing you see online is you see the amazing scenery, the things you do, but you don't see all this. We leave tomorrow morning and I want to try and leave early because it's a 3-hour trip back into town, and we've got to pack up all this. Got all the tackle gear, the boating equipment, everything. Tables, chairs, boat, motor, fishing rods I've got to unrig, fold up, put in the van. Oh well, it was good while it lasted. Now, the squid we caught yesterday, I had it in the fridge overnight and I finally cooked it. It's actually my first time cooking squid, not gonna lie. but it's pretty good. It looks good. Besides some bits are a little bit more crispy. Megan doesn't like them. I like crispiness. Oh, that actually looks really bad. Cut me some slack first time. Have a squeeze of that. So we're going to dissolve into the... Dissolve? What's the word? Dissolve? I don't know. We're going to enjoy it. Our first, on this trip, surprisingly, how many weeks is it now? 10 weeks? 11 weeks we've been on the road since we left? No, yeah. 10, 11 weeks, who cares? This is our first catch and cook. I have got fillets off the flathead, but it's not as much. So our last beach walk. Normally every night we like to go for a walk. Take Archie for a little run, he loves it. Tire him out before he goes to bed. But yeah, this is our last beach walk, our last little night at South Lefroy. Your thoughts on the week we've had?
Amazing, but very luckily we only had half a tank of fuel to use that. I mean, like the weather was a little bit crappy because it kind of, I guess, just trying to find the right word for it, probably makes you appreciate the day like yesterday and today a little bit more. But also we ran out of fuel today in the boat, so luckily we could only use it for these 2 days anyway. But no, it was really good though.
Yeah, though, like we said, the wind was an absolute bugger. The first 4 days we were here. The last 2 days have been absolutely special, and it gives you a proper Ningaloo experience, coastal beach camping. Yeah.
Oh, another highlight that I do every single day here, and I hope another beach camp too, is I'm finding little cowrie shells and I'm picking them up and bringing them home. Every single day.
Which is a bit weird.
Pretty much 2 times a day I go searching for my cowrie shells.
It's a bit weird.
Should see my shell collection.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
Our last part. Good sign that we're leaving today, because the wind has started to pick up and it is very overcast. Still pretty. But yeah, I'm just doing some final things. Mirrors, put the jerry can in the ute just because it was just under half and it took us about half of tank of fuel to get here, so just topped it up with that. And yeah, packed everything away on the outside. Always leave your camp how you found it. So I found all these rocks that I've been using to put under the stabilizer legs, and also hold my little wind protector thing I had for the gas fridge. I don't know if I showed you guys that, but if I haven't, the wind was blowing southwesterly, so it was just pounding on the exhaust, the upper fan, the lower vents, and the fridge kept cutting out. Like the gas wouldn't stay on. It kept failing on the fridge. I had to do a little protector here just to stop it, and it was rather that or move the caravan so it's facing south to north, but I couldn't really do that because it's not wide enough to do that. But yeah, anyways, we're going to pack up. So see you at South Lefroy. Arch is going to miss it the most out of all of us, I reckon. But yeah, finished doing that. Mirrors, make sure everything's stabilised inside, tied down, because it's about to go everywhere. And yeah, I'll see you. You would have seen at the start of the video, we chose to do the chicken track instead of the main Yardie Creek crossing, only because how soft it was at the start. But in saying that, today we're going to attempt the proper main crossing, no matter how soft it is, because you do get that run up and the soft bit is now at the end. So yeah, we're going to attempt that and see how we go. But can't wait to give this a wash. Back in town, I don't know if you can see, but look at all the sand grime, and you'd see how blurry it is. It's just been getting knocked with wind and air and humidity for the last week straight. So we're gonna have to give it a good clean.
Big time. We're now, how far have we been driving? 40 minutes to an hour?
Yep.
And we had just pulled over so I could get in the driver's seat, so I could drive and Zach could film on the drone. Where do you think the drone is? Where we landed it at South Lefroy when we had just filmed our other drone shots. So now we have to drive all the way back to go get it. Neither of us, we just completely forgot about it. Yardie Creek time. Zach has just done a little sand test and you can see him running back. What are we doing? He reckons that we're going to do it on our way back, but we'll see what he says.
Alright, it's still soft, but I've got a good feeling, so let's go.
Doing it?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Alright, Zach cam is on. Full high. Traction control is off. We're going first gear the whole way. So picking the nose, let's go.
Bloody hell. Oh, aired back up. What did we air back up to?
I did the car, I did the van up to 40, and then I did the car up to 30, 35. Because we've only got 60, 70 k's back into town, and then and we're going to have to do it again in a few days.
Yeah. I turned it on. And off we go. Back into Exmouth we go. Highlight of your time?
Highlight is just taking the boat out, either I kept going flat. Taking the boat out, catching some fish and cooking, doing catch and cook finally.
Yeah, it was so good.
Doing Yardie Creek, which wasn't
We
as
didn't
bad
do
as
the
what I
chicken
thought.
track this time.
People say, and you heard me say at the start of the video, people say how bloody bad it is in the summer. Obviously with the heat and the soft sand and the winds and just blowing more sand on top of the track, the heat making the sand so much softer than it has to be. But it's not that bad. It got me, as in people saying that, it got me to say I'm not going to do it on the way in. But coming in on the way out was just the most easiest thing ever. As you saw in the video, I was still a bit stressed.
And I'm stressed right now because this is my first time driving the van properly.
Right. That is another video done.
We
You go. Good.
we are tired. We're in Exmouth again now. And it's only
We pulled up for the next
like
few
8
days.
o'clock or 8:30.
Yeah, but we been editing the video and we hope you guys enjoy it because it's by far one of our favourite ones we've done.
And we said that last week.
I know, hopefully we keep saying that every week.
Yeah.
But yeah, we will see you guys next week when we are at
Winderabandi. And Exmouth. Both.
Yes. Alright. Bye.
Yeah,